This is Jam Nation
with Jonesy and Amanda.
Our next guest has changed what we think about health and dieting by making himself the guinea pig. He introduced the idea of intermittent fasting with the 5-2 diet, then the Fast 800. He's got a new book now called Just One Thing that investigates ways that we can improve our overall health, and the timing couldn't be better with Christmas and overindulging around the corner. Dr. Michael Mosley, hello.
Hello to you. Good morning. Hi.
In light of this book, are there some things that we would be surprised that are good for us that we don't think are?
Sure, but the idea of the book, Just One Thing, actually emerged from a very popular podcast series I do. And each of those is 15 minutes, and I explore one thing you can try and then give it a go myself and talk to leading scientists about it. So some of the things are more hardy than others. For example, having a cold shower in the morning. Now, I do that on a regular basis, get in there, warm shower, turn it cold, stay long enough to sing a couple of verses of some song, because I sing very loudly as well, because singing is really good for you, along with the cold water, and makes my wife, Claire, flee the room, but she doesn't enjoy my singing. But that way I get two Just One Things in one go. And we know that with cold water, cold showers, benefits for your brain, wakes you up, also good for your immune system. Singing, similarly, also good for your immune system and other things. So that gets me going first thing in the morning. 30, 40 seconds in a cold shower, and woo! I'm ready to go.
And would stop the urges as well, so your wife would be happy.
I think I've warmed up. By the evening, I've warmed up a little bit.
Now, apparently coffee's not that bad for us.
Absolutely no. Turns out coffee is very good for you. And that's another Just One Thing, having a couple of cups of coffee in the morning. Interestingly, I assume, a lot of people basically roll out of bed and then they knock back the coffee. But what my expert said was it's better to leave it for about 45 minutes, an hour or something like that. Because what happens when you get out of bed is your stress hormone cortisol is rising. That's giving you a bit of a sort of boost, get out of bed. And if you whack coffee on top of that, it just makes you more anxious. But if you wait for about an hour, your cortisol levels have started to fall. And then what you do is you hit it with some caffeine. That will perk you up. But as you said, lots of research showing 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day seems to be really good for the heart, increases longevity, good for the brain as well. So I'm a big fan of it. Think of it as a vegetable, a brown-coloured vegetable in a cup.
Right.
That's pretty good.
And what about bread? For me, if I eat bread, I can just look at bread and I just put on weight. So lately I've just stopped eating bread and instantly the weight falls off me.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, some people are super sensitive to carbs. I'm one of them. I'm like you. If there's bread in the house, firstly, I will eat it all and not just kind of, one slim slice, but pretty much half the loaf. And as soon as I do, it's not great for my blood sugars and I put on weight. So I try to avoid it. Unfortunately, my wife loves bread. So we do. So that is not one of the Just One Things, I have to say, eating bread. But eating dark chocolate is, you'll be pleased to hear.
Oh, good.
Because it turns out the dark chocolate is packed with the substance called flavonols. And I didn't know, but cocoa is 30% fiber. So you get a good old dose of fiber along with your dark chocolate. And the flavonols, in turn, kind of feed the good bacteria in your gut, and that helps bring down your blood pressure and improve all sorts of things. So I have a good section on dark chocolate and the benefits of that. And particularly if you kind of, substitute your normal milky stuff for a square or two of the dark stuff, then that's going to do you good. So all the things in this book are designed to be simple to do, but you need to keep on doing them for a while. Ideally, if you can do them for a month, there's a good chance they'll stick. And if you can link them to something else, that's also a really good way of ingraining a habit. So, for example, when I get out of bed, I do press-ups and squats. And that's because I have to get out of bed in the morning, so I kind of link it to that. So I know that if I don't do it first thing in the morning, I'm never going to do it. And incidentally, the press-up and the squat are pretty well the best exercise you can do, because the squat works the biggest muscles in your body, those in your butt, and the press-up works the top, your chest and things like that. Good for your spine. And interestingly, both these exercises are also really good for the brain because, again, I look into the science of that. And one of the things that happens when you do that is you get a big surge of oxygen to the brain. And this is a good thing.
Right. Gee, you're busy in the morning. You must be buggered by the time you get to
Cold
work.
showers,
Cold
exercise,
showers,
Showers, press up, squats, you name it.
all that
Yeah,
coffee
I'm
you've got to
correct.
drink.
Eating
Coffee, exactly.
chocolate in the shower. Well, Dr. Michael Mosley, it's always great to talk to you. Just one thing. It's out now in all good bookstores and online. Thank you for joining us.
Brilliant to see you.